Hey y'all, I'm outside of the Atlanta Bread Company right now. If you're new to my channel, I do all these videos to record my journey of getting out of my last relationship, of starting over, and of showing y'all what I go through to be able to make it. I decided for lunch, I'm gonna do something just like easy on my throat. Let me just turn this air down so it doesn't like literally blow y'all away while I'm talking. But my throat is still just scratchy and I'm still recovering from being sick. If you have never had a Atlanta bread bowl soup bowl in the bread, what is that called? What am I trying to say? It's like a bread bowl. It is so good. And I'm going to get that. Hopefully they have like potato soup that's vegetarian today. And eat that and go through my, let me see if I have it. It's down. Let me see. Let me grab it for you. Go through my calendar, my planner. I've shown y'all this in a previous video, but this is the guy that has all my information about bills and budgeting and where all my money should go and how much money I should save. I also need to figure out what recipe I'm going to be cooking this weekend so that I have like dinner ready for next week. Y'all, it is a lot to do just to make it by yourself. It really is. I mean, I give such credit to everyone that does this. Just works, is single, is hustling it, is cooking, is making lunches for themselves, is trying to have some form of a life on the weekends. It's a lot and it's exhausting. I feel so run down today, and I don't know I think it's because I've been sick for so long. I'm actually, knock on all the wood in the world, please, for me. But my cough is better. I got on a second round of amoxicillin, and that seems to be helping. Thank you, Lord. But, I mean, I was sick Christmas. I was sick my birthday. I was sick most of January. It was a very, very long, drawn out, missing work, feeling absolutely miserable for a couple months sickness. So thank you for those who prayed for me and thought about me. I have to always remind myself, and it's important to say it on here in case I ever need to hear myself say it, that it always passes. It does always pass. You just hit a point where you're just so exhausted and you're just like, I don't think I'm going to make it. No, I'm ready. I'm ready. Just like get me a casket so I can fall into it. I'm over it. I was so over it. But anyway, also I've just been dealing with feeling really overwhelmed and just not that productive, even though I know I'm trying to be productive. I know I've bit off so much more than I could chew at first. I mean, I have to appreciate what I did. Before Christmas, broke up with my ex-boyfriend. I packed my life into my car. I moved out of a $500,000 house. It was beautiful. Into an apartment with a girl I didn't know. I took on overtime at my job, so I worked like 10-hour days. I work like 8 to 6. I do take hour lunch breaks, if you want to be technical, 9-hour days. But y'all, to go from not really, I was like working part-time reselling, but not really working a full-time job, to working a full-time job, to coming up here by myself before we even broke up, finding a job, living on an air mattress, waiting for my ex-boyfriend to come, which he never even did. He stayed in Charleston, trying to get his house ready to sell or whatever. I mean, none of that matters anymore, but I did all that by myself. And when I got sick, I got my medicines, I took myself to the doctor. And I remember just realizing, it's not going to get better. It is not going to get better unless I change everything. And I changed everything. And I'm sitting here wondering, why am I tired? Probably because my entire life is different. I miss my friends. I continue to miss my church. I do miss Charleston. I am thankful I have a job. I'm thankful I have somewhere to live. I'm starting to get organized. So in this video, I'm going to put clips in of me organizing my art supplies for my bedroom so you can look at that a little bit. I'm also going to put a CBD clip in here about me discovering CBD gummies and trying those out. Just to update on those are pretty good. They did help me feel like more relaxed in my chest area when I took them, because I've been like really tight from all the coughing. and I think I felt more relaxed in general. It was kind of the feeling of taking melatonin a little bit. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I didn't feel like, woo, like, like I was hallucinating or something. I didn't feel like that, but I did feel better. I don't want to overuse those. I only want to take those when maybe it's like a really hard day, or I do feel like I'm about to get sick. I'm feeling like lots of sinus pressure or something. I could see taking one of those. They are very expensive. They are $50 for a little jar of like CBD gummies. But I do know where to get them now, which is awesome. And the people were nice and helpful. And they also have CBD melatonin, which I found interesting. So it's like melatonin and CBD together, which I may invest in that, because if I'm having like a really like tough night where I cannot get to sleep, that could be something a little bit extra that may be stronger than just the melatonin to try to take to relax. I don't know exactly how CBD works, y'all. This is completely new to me. I've never taken it before, ever. But people swear by it. So, do I feel like it healed me? No. But I do think, thinking about it, it's a little interesting that I started taking it, and 3 or 4 days later, I felt like I was responding better to my medications, and my cough started to fade away. That's interesting, considering I was sick for a couple months. I don't know if there is any kind of attachment, or like what am I trying to say? Like there's any kind of connection, but it's worth mentioning. It's worth mentioning to remember that next time I get sick, to consider CBD. So anyway, you'll see a clip of that of me outside the store talking about the CBD gummies, organizing my art supplies. This is just a little bit of like a miscellaneous video, and a little bit of an update video. I'm trying to think. I have a canvas in the back, if y'all can see it. There it is. Can you see? Let's see. It's a really pretty canvas. It was from the old house with my ex-boyfriend. As much as I like it, I'm considering donating it. It would be very hard for me to hang this particular canvas. I have to take a look at it. I don't want to bring things into my life, into my room, that remind me of my past relationship, what I just got out of. That one may do that. It is like blue. It's not my color at all. Like it's not, I like greens and browns, but I do love that picture. It's like, I'm not sure if it's a Venice or where it is, but it is a really, really pretty picture. But I don't want something I'm like killing myself to hang up on the wall. So, I might donate that today. I might. I'm not sure. So, I'm gonna think about that. I did grab one more box from the house. I still have to get my sentimental pictures out of there, which I know y'all are like, why wouldn't you grab the sentimental pictures first out of your old house and bring them with you? Well, I've been trying to get my room organized so I have space to put anything in there. I have some freed up containers now that I could put some pictures in. In all reality, I probably need to come back tomorrow and grab some of those boxes with the pictures, because you can't replace that. It's not like decorations. I tend to gravitate towards my decorations because that's what makes me feel comforted and what I love, but you can't like replace pictures of people that have passed away, and I do want those. It's just really been a matter of where to put them. So let me see how I feel tomorrow, but I may come back and get a couple more boxes of those. I probably have 5 more boxes left to get, and then I'm done. I have one outside chair, and that's pretty much it. I have one pot for my plant, and maybe a couple of plant gardening things, but overall I've gotten it all, with the exception of what's in the attic, my reselling clothes. I don't know. I probably am going to take this to Charleston at some point, to a consignor in the area that I sell with in Charleston, and have her sell that stuff for me. But not yet. Not yet. That's a project in and of itself, and I'm not up for it yet. I was supposed to go eat with my aunt today and go out to eat, but I just feel too like weak to see a whole bunch of people. So I'm going to put a hold on that. I'm going to wait on that a minute till next weekend and let myself recover, get some soup, sit in here, think about what recipe I want, look at my calendar and write some stuff down, pay my rent. I'm going to go ahead and pay my rent, have that done. I just got paid the other day, so for half a minute, I feel like I have a little bit of money. Not for long. Not for long. Wait till I go to the store. It's gone. Anybody else feel that way? So do that. And just a little update on the guy I was talking to. He is so nice. He's so nice. I love talking to him. He checks on me every day. He's very like motivational, very comforting. He's on a trip for work right now, so I can't meet him in person until probably next weekend or the weekend after, depending on what he wants to do, what works for him. But I really have some high hopes for that. I don't want to like get myself too psyched out about it because I've been through a lot. I'm really tired, and I don't want anything else to like happen to me, or you know, to be really let down or hurt. And even though I don't think he would do something like that, you always have to be careful when you're going on dates, especially with people you've never met before. And you can be excited, but just also be realistic about it and be, you know, open-minded, and say, okay, if it doesn't work out, it's great. Like, it was still a good experience, great conversation. I still appreciate him. But also, like, we just have this chemistry. It's crazy. That, where it's like, I talk to him and he makes me feel inspired. Like, I want to do art. I want to do photography. I feel accepted. I feel so warm and so accepted. I told him, like, I'm getting my bird. You can see it. Y'all have seen this so many times before. The bird right there. My bird. Redone. My tattoo. Recolored. Redone. So I can see it better, so it's not all faded. And I want to do a sleeve. And he's like, I think you would look really good with a sleeve. And I was just like, really? I don't think anybody's ever told me that. So he said that. And then I told him the other day, I was like, when I wake up, I look like a lion. Like, my hair is just, it's just everywhere. And he's like, what did he say? I think he said, like, well, you're the prettiest lion. And I think you're the prettiest lion in the world or something like that. It was so cute. So, I can't tell him anything. Where he's like, not accepting, not sweet, not giving me a compliment. I don't feel icky about it. I don't feel like he's trying to do it with some kind of motive, ulterior motive to, like, I don't know. You know how some people are. I told him the other day, I was like, do you think that God put us together to be, like, healing for each other? And, he agreed with that. He thought that he did. And I don't know. I didn't expect him. And it's just so refreshing. It's just something I look forward to, the conversations. And it lets me know, too, that I do feel like I'm ready. And, again, I know that something my counselor reminded me of is that I do need to heal. Because I just came out of something. It was traumatic. I never really got a chance to heal from my ex-husband. And then I went into the relationship with my ex-boyfriend. And now I've left my ex-boyfriend. It's a lot of change. And even though I to continue to sit here and go, I don't feel that sad. I feel like I should feel sad. I have moments where I do feel sad. I don't feel extremely sad, but I do miss conversation. I do miss maybe just like coming home and not being with a roommate, being with a partner. But I think it had really gotten to a point in my last relationship where I just wanted to stay in my room and I wanted to be alone. And I craved a situation like I have right now. So it just goes to show that even healthy change is hard because we're not used to it. You can literally be so used to the toxicity that you want to return to it because it feels comfortable. And I do have days like that. Not that I want to return, but that I start missing something that I don't think I ever had. And now I'm like, but listen, I have a chance to have it now. I gave myself a chance for someone to give it to me. I gave myself a chance to get my independence back. I gave myself a chance to stand back up and for this not to be the story of my life. That is so admirable and brave. And I am proud of myself for doing that. It's just tiring. It's just tiring. We're 15 minutes in. I need to stop this. This is a really long intro for this video. But y'all know I'm just like car vlogging it in this video. Thank you for watching these, for supporting me, for loving me through this, for all the messages and the care and the compassion. I am very, very lucky to have the subscribers and the friends I have on this channel. I appreciate that you're not judging me. I appreciate that you see me and you know that this is genuine. And even though I hope you cannot identify with everything I've gone through, if you can, at least you have a little bit more strength knowing somebody else out there has walked it as well. And it's crazy, I advise people through this, and then sometimes I get right back into relationships that are not good, and I end up even understanding more why people can't leave, or why they feel trapped, or you feel scared to get out, all this other stuff. It is a journey, and it is not easy. So just hang in there. Just hang in there. Don't give up. And just love yourself through it. Give yourself grace. And I hope that you have a peaceful rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I hope you come back here soon to see another update. And until then, take care of yourself. Bye, y'all.
If I can make it when I walk alone. Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know. I wanna know. If I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights. I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone. I'm not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself. And I wanna know, yeah, I wanna know. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red lights. I could just stay the same or be winning the game. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight.
I came straight through the dirt, my sleeves pulled up and my head held high. No shirt, no shoes, but a beating heart, and I made sure that my tongue was tied. Try to shut up and just put up with all the lies they told. Guess this is what it's like when you grow up. I'm feeling old. Some say it's normal when you get formal. It comes with age, what a mistake. Cause when I was a kid I dreamt of something greater, like standing on a stage and hearing all those people shout my name. But now I'm hanging low and looking for someone to blame. So
I'm not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself.
Hey y'all, so I am trying something completely new today. I coughed all last night. Like, I woke up coughing, I couldn't sleep well. I'm just basically so miserable with my throat. Y'all know me and my immune system, and that I'm not responding well to medications. So I thought of something that my doctor told me to try, which is to go by like a holistic store and try some like CBD to see if that could potentially help me. I've never tried CBD before. I'm kind of one of those people that is like veered far, far away from holistic stuff, which I don't know why, because I respond really well to stuff that's not medicine. Like salt water. I gargle salt water a lot. Herbal teas with honey. That makes me feel a lot better. But for some reason, and I think it's just because it's attached to, you know, in some states, a drug that is not legal, that probably will get legalized eventually. But so I'm in South Carolina, so that's kind of what the deal is here. It's not Colorado, it's South Carolina, but you can't sell like CBD and stuff like that. So I got some gummies to try. They had all different kinds. They had ones where you take them and they help you sleep, like melatonin. They had ones where you take them during the day. They had ones at different milligrams. So I'm starting off at, I think it's 350 milligrams on mine. If they work, I will show the product to you. Let me try them first before I'm just like, oh, let me recommend this for if you have like all these medical conditions that you can't figure out. I don't want to do that because I know what it's like to be hopeful and to have somebody recommend something and then it not work. I mean, that feels horrible. But if it helps me, I hope it does. I hope something does. I want to take one in the car, but like I'm not sure how I'm going to be because I've never had that in my system. So I kind of want to take it when I'm home just in case. And even if it doesn't work, she said come back. They have other products. They look like they had some oils and stuff like that. I have never been in a store like that before, y'all. That was interesting. Sure was. I walk in and like when I tell her what I'm looking for, kind of, she's like, well, I was like, what do you recommend? She's like, well, how high do you want to get? I don't get high. I have never been high, ever. That's true. That's true. I know that sounds like such a prudish thing to say. That is not me judging at all. That is me literally saying that I am from a very Baptist Christian family. I went to a private Christian school. I wasn't exposed in the way some people were to this. So even though I know it has great health benefits, even though I know lots of people that you know, listen, we won't go too far into that one, but you know what I'm saying. I just have never let myself do it because I have upper respiratory issues, I have breathing issues. Ingesting anything, smoke-wise, vape-wise, very bad for me, probably. Very bad. But I don't know, I've heard things about CBD. I've never experimented with it. I've never tried it. She talked about like they had like little edibles, little things you could chew up. I've seen that in movies. I have heard a bad story about edibles before. I'll put it that way. And I don't know, maybe that's why I kind of was like not comfortable when you started talking about that. I know lots of people probably are absolutely fine with edibles. But because of kind of, I guess, what I'd heard before and just that it doesn't look like something I'm familiar with, like gummies do. I take gummy vitamins. I was like, maybe next time. So, I don't know what I just did. But anyway, I got my medicine and I'm going to give it a shot. Hopefully tonight's a little bit better, or at very least I can sleep. I'm thinking about going over to the thrift store, just walking around a little bit. I think it helps me to get out and walk around. I think it helps me respiratory wise. And probably will go by Starbucks again. I still have a little bit of money left on my Starbucks card and do that. There's so many other things I can get done during the week, but I mean during the weekend. However, when I feel bad, it's very difficult to get anything done. I got some of my paperwork in my room organized. I found my tax information from last year. So that was a goal because that had to do with doing the FAFSA. And what else did I accomplish? I did a load of laundry. I went to Walmart yesterday. I bought some groceries. Crazy expensive. Mercy. I spent like almost $200 on hygiene products. I brought like 6 bags of groceries. One recipe with very few ingredients. I got some like frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwich things for work. Some juices. So the juices are probably the most expensive. Let me see if I have, yes, let me show you this. I really like these. This is the Bottle House Farms, the Green Goodness, and it's 100% juice smoothie, superfood, boosted with superfoods. It tells you exactly what is in it. You'll see that? So you know it has two. When I was reading this, all of a sudden it said pipe code 2/7 pineapple, 1 and 2 nights apple. Who is measuring these things? 2 nights, 2/3 mango. No artificial preservatives, colors, or flavors. They are sweet. They are good, delicious, and this is the nutritional stuff. So not a lot of calories. Can you see that? You can pause the screen if you need to. There's a lot of carbs. There's a lot of sugar, but a lot of it's like very all natural. So and they even have like an immunity line. It's called Immunity. So it looks like that, but it has the word immunity underneath it. And that one was great too. They have like even chocolate flavor. They have green, they have peach, they have mango, they have strawberry banana, they have strawberry like smoothie. I don't know, they're delicious. Mixed berry. So they're like almost $3 at Walmart. And I got them the other day at another grocery store. It was like $4 a bottle. $4 a bottle. Almost. But they were wiped out at Walmart. The whole shelf was gone. I mean, everybody's sick and everybody's looking for like things to help with their immunity and to make themselves feel better. And so that is my little thing that I drink, because a lot of times when I wake up early, I don't feel like eating breakfast, and it's easier for me to drink it. And that's a good breakfast for me to drink before work. Or, you know, maybe before a workout or after a workout. That could be a really good drink. So anyway, I promote that, Bottle House Farms. And then there's one right underneath it. I forget what it's called, but I love that one too. They usually have them together. They're both really good. When I get the other one, I'll show you that one too. But I got my pocket watch necklace on today. Y'all see it? It opens. Let me show you what it looks like when it opens. Come on. There you go. It has like a little world, like a globe inside of it. I got this in Savannah, like when we were walking along the riverbank, I think it was, one of the stores. They sold pocket watch necklaces, and I love them. I love pocket watches so much. It's one of my favorite things to wear. So, got my necklace. Always feel better with my jewelry and my necklaces on. I made a tattoo appointment yesterday. The artist cannot do it until March, which is totally fine. Gives me time to save up for it. With a tip, it's going to be around $200. But they're going to redo this. And by redo, I mean recolor, re-outline, so it looks better. I'm going to let her do that first. If I like her work, I'm going to use her for more tattoos. I liked her work on her website. She was recommended to me by a piercer I went to that I was really impressed with. And word of mouth is a huge thing for me. Huge. So, the girl I'm going to specifically wasn't, recommended, but her shop was. And when I looked up the shop, I looked through the artist's work, and I liked her. It's really important to look at the website of a place before you go. Look at portfolios, look at art, look at how the style is. And even if they're like a great tattoo artist, if you look at the art and you're like, that vision, that style has nothing to do with what I like, I would highly recommend keep looking, because we only are who we are, you know what I mean? And creatively, we have different styles, we have different ways we draw, but it is pretty like precise per person. Meaning, like, if your strong suit is like Sailor Jerry style tattoos, and the coloring is more like that, you may have a hard time doing like anime, you know, like detailed anime type tattoos with different kind of colors or something. I don't know. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Maybe some artists can do it all, but I really like Sailor Jerry, whimsical type styles. People that could show they could do like lanterns and books and detail really well, but with like bigger, like, what am I trying to say? Just with things I can relate to that I love. That's what I want. I want a sleeve of things I love. So that's another video. Gotta still think through that one. But that's what we have Pinterest boards for. I have a tattoo board. I've been adding to it forever. So highly recommend, if you love tattoos, get you a Pinterest board. It is free, and just start collecting pictures. So there is that, and just a little update on the guy that I am talking to in North Carolina. If you did not see that video, I met somebody on, almost said Bumble. No, not Bumble. Bumble's gone. Hilly. That's an interesting name for a dating app. Like, what is this? Like, hill outside. Hilly. We have talked almost every day. He has sent me voice messages. Sounds very country. He has a very sweet voice. Very caring. Has continued to check on me, to care, to send me photography. And the other day, after I left my house, I was driving by a railroad track that I drive by every day, and I just felt so inspired to stop and take pictures of that railroad track that day. So I did. I turned my car around, I took pictures, and that was just, it made me feel motivated and alive, and like I wanted to do it again. And he takes pictures of old vintage places. He travels. He likes railroads and lighthouses and places like that. I love that because that means like his soul is just so artsy, and I have never met someone who was like that, other than, you know, maybe a friend or something in school, but not dating wise. No, never dated somebody that was creative like that. And I don't know this, but I literally think that, like, if I wanted to, like, put out a blanket outside and ask him, can you come over and do DIYs with me? He probably would. He probably really would. And he would, like, get into it. So, that's really special. Really special. And, he's, you know, I've texted him today, asked him if he would pray for me because my throat was, you know, really, really bothering me. And he said he would. And, you know, has just been very empathetic, very compassionate. And he's been sick too. So we've both kind of gone through that together. And like, he's traveling for work, so we haven't actually like talked on the phone together yet, but we've sent back and forth voice messages and pictures and stuff. And so I'm very intrigued still. When I get past this, which who knows how long exactly it's going to take for me to get past it, but it's something to look forward to. He said I make him smile, that I'm a light in his life, and no matter what happens, even if he's just like a nice friend, it is so beautiful and wonderful to know somebody like that is out there, that is genuine still, and that appreciates old things, and that cherishes like romance and people, and it gives me hope. And no matter what, again, I know I said no, but you have to be realistic. Like, no matter what, I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful that he saw me, and that he liked me for who I was, and that feels like something I haven't had, you know. And he says the same thing. So I will keep y'all updated on that. Again, he is in North Carolina. If we meet in the middle, it's like an hour, which I'm totally gonna drive. Totally gonna drive it to have coffee with him. But I have to be better. This is it. I gotta be better. And that's just gonna take me a while. So again, something to look forward to. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by here. I appreciate you checking up on me. I'm gonna continue my journey. Again, if I try the CBD and it works and I'm just like, oh my goodness, or if it doesn't work, or if I have a bad reaction, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be completely real with you. And everything. So I don't exactly know what I think of it. I feel kind of nervous about it because I've taken tons of chemicals that could probably kill me through the doctor. You know what I mean? Have all these reactions to them. But yet I'm sitting here being like, oh my goodness, CBD. It's just in my head. I really think that maybe this will give me some relief. I'm looking forward to that. And looking forward to the fact that she has gummies that can help me sleep if these other ones work. I still have melatonin, and melatonin helps a lot. So, alright y'all, I'm gonna get out and walk around a little bit and then go back. I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm not gonna push it. But I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for supporting, loving me through everything, seeing me, y'all watching these videos. just letting me in and listening. It's so amazing. And one thing I wanted to say is, like, a lot of times, you know, if I start to look at other channels, I'm like, wow, channels have like so many subscribers. Some do, but all the time, like, I'll get people that post on my videos that I've never seen their names before, and they're like, I've been watching you for a long time. And I'm like, really? That's so cool. That's so cool, because as a creator, you really only know of the people that say something. Or if you see your number go up, you're like, okay, I have some new people. But you don't really think about the fact that there's a whole bunch of silent people that are watching and supporting you kind of behind the scenes. And that was just a really nice reminder for me to remember that. So for the people that do leave me messages like that, and they kind of come out of the woodwork and they're like, you know, I don't normally comment, but I just want you to know that I'm here and I watch you and I've been here a long time. Y'all, like, that makes me feel so good. And like, what I'm doing is making a difference. And so even if you don't comment very often, you know, shoot a message every once in a while